There is a whole new kind of life ahead, full of experiences just waiting to happen. Some call it retirement, I call it bliss. And this was by Betty Sullivan, an American biochemist. Introduction. I take this opportune moment to welcome you all general officers to this rare occasion when we are making yet another event to document and prepare yourselves for a life beyond the military. I also appreciate the immense and relentless efforts of the mighty UPDF during all that tireless period of service. Retirement or discharge is one of the personnel management functions to service personnel, actualized through proper administration, career management, and finally a decent exit. To that effect, the UPDF leadership ensures timely briefing on the requirements, procedures, expectations, processing, and remittance of funds. Batch 15 is slated to exit by the 31st of July 2025. This is for both general officers, senior officers, and other ranks. The aim of this brief is to appraise the general officers on retirement of batch 15, scheduled for 31st of July, but it will depend on the confirmation by His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief, by highlighting the key areas of importance of the retiring generals, as mentioned by the Joint Staff Human Resource. There are 7 generals, 1 Lieutenant General, 3 Major Generals, 3 Brigadier Generals, and these are Lieutenant General Peter Erueru, Major General Hudson Mukasa, Major General Francis Ben Okello, Major General George Igumba, Brigadier General John Vyuma, who is not with us now, Brigadier General Dominic Twesigomwe, and Brigadier General Augustine Kamioka Kiaze. What is retirement? Retirement is a stage of voluntary or mandatory exit of active military service and transiting to become a member of the reserve force. The requirements. Retirement is an institutional way of rejuvenating the forces by replacing the old guards with the younger ones. This is important in that it allows smooth career progression since it opens up space for the juniors to progress in their career, assures the force of continuity, ushers retirees to their life outside the military, enables retirees to bond and network with the civilian community. It enables retirees to invest their retirement package when they are still capable. Effects of no retirement. No retirement comes with side effects, which include, among others, retirement backlog as a result of personnel not exiting the force, aging force, and as a result, reduced performance. Non-retirement results into stifling talents and career progression, difficult to effect the command and control due to loss of morale, as personnel may not be promoted, lack of placement as per the establishment. Therefore, basing on the above, retirement becomes necessary and a reality. Also worth noting is that the retirement package has been improved, the salary enhancement and assurance of fair living outside the military. So many officers are now longing for retirement because of the huge package. You'll find yourselves being the richest personnel in the districts, because most of you, the package is well above 1 billion shillings. That's very good money. So surely, if someone has a house and a means of transport, it is soft landing just. What is expected of a retiree during your time in retirement? Areas which you are expected to pay much attention but not limited to is having a good business plan. Seek technical advice or use your experience. Avoid test business which you have no idea about. Yesterday I got a request from a major who retired in the last batch, 14. He invested all his money to buy land here in Mukono. Now, 3 people have come claiming the same land. And they are telling him now that you cannot access a gun. We're going to deal with you. Now this major wants a statement so that he can come back and make some more money, at least to make things what? Ends meet. So I think that was a very poor plan, and I don't think there is a way we can really help him. So we have to avoid the test business, which you have no idea about. Remain patriotic and keep NRA UPDF ideology. Always observe UPDF constitutional mandate. And of course, the defense of the country, you are part of it. You have to live in harmony with the civilian society. You engage in productive activities and engage in communal activities. Me, I'm friendly to so many, and most of these retired generals normally pass by. They are really doing very well, but it all depends on how you invest these good packages. The UPDF Act 2005 amendment. The benefits of the bill to the retirees shall include, among others, medical care to all of you. In the case of death, all generals shall be entitled to full burial rituals that apply to those in active service. Disability compensation is being addressed. And the requirements for service pension, the documentation and sensitization team will take you through the remaining program of the exercise. Now, yesterday, the Joint Staff Human Resource sounded out a message granting leave to the senior and the junior officers. And against that background, those of you who are still holding office, we're also organizing handover and takeover exercise to give you time to go and prepare. Of course, at times you find yourself taking even some months without reaching home. So this is the time to start preparing the soft landing. Generals, stand still.